what was the first step of the learning curve you started when you shifted towards sustainability?
Sometimes the fabric or the material you want to fulfill your idea within the sustainability sector, sometimes those materials don't exist.
Mhm.
Quite literally, like sometimes, say, we wanted to do a stretchy material, like we wanted to do leggings, and we wanted them to be very sustainable. And as I mentioned before, everything that stretches is really hard to recycle afterwards because it does have elastane in it,
Yeah.
which means it does have at least two materials within one fabric, and it makes it very, very, very like kind of poisonous for the planet. So, but we wanted our products to have that built-in end-of-life solution. So we were looking for a stretchy material that is either mono, which is a mono fabric, which is a mono material, but they almost never exist. Or we were looking for a elastane substitute that is biodegradable. We
Yeah.
did find that material. So in Japan, back then, they had such a innovative fabric already available, but it was so expensive. It wouldn't make any sense to use it. Otherwise, we would have to sell our clothes for, I don't know, £300 per leggings, and that wasn't our goal. So sometimes the right fabric doesn't exist, and you have to kind of give up the idea until you find a better solution. So that's what happened to us. And
Do you think after that time, did you get more innovations in that type of fabric and we could get a more better price range?
yes, I think so. I think since 2022, the industry has evolved, and like it always happens to all the innovations, they become more and more affordable over time. So now there are much more opportunities. So sometimes you come across a business, they can literally create a fabric, a custom-made fabric. So it will have all the qualities that you need. So you kind of, it's a bit like a puzzle, a bit like you construct your own fabric based on what you need for your product. And they're much more affordable now. So even like bespoke fabrics are much more affordable now than they were 3 years ago. So yeah, definitely, it's evolving all the time.
Right. Wow, that's amazing. I mean, innovations are keep happening, as you said, you know,
Yeah, absolutely,
and gonna be
absolutely.
better by the time. I believe we just have to make the conscious decisions as a consumer, and and as a brand, our responsibility is that we do the justice with the people who are making the clothes, with the people who are gonna wear the clothes, and especially the planet, so we don't harm our home where we all live in. As we see that, the climate change happening all around the world, and all the earthquakes, tsunamis, floods, and all that. And this is what the outcome is. It's not, of course, there are natural disasters, but we played with the planet, you know?
We did.
Yeah,
We were not very responsible
exactly.
for a very long time, and we're still struggling to be responsible, I guess.
Yeah.
And that's why sustainable brands emerge. That's why we exist. That's why ZÁY SHEEN exists. That's why Wall Urban exists, because I guess we as founders, we feel responsible for what our businesses do, like how they affect the planet, how they
Right.
affect the consumer needs and consumer habits. And
Yes.
I'm absolutely sure, and I believe we can shape them.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. One step at a time, and there's a difference. No?
There is a difference. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.